Hello, welcome to L.O.T.S.
Lies,
Opinion,
Truth,
and Substance. I am Kanea.
I'm T. Lawson.
We're bringing you this lovely podcast about life, politics, whatever floats your boat, love, relationships, or that. You can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Global Vision, which is powered by Status Network. How was your day today?
It's pretty good, even though the rain dampened a couple of things. What about yours?
My week has been rough. I buried my nephew. It was hurtful to see my sister go through losing her son. Right. You should not bury your child. Your child should bury you.
Sure.
But that's so life goes. The person that hit him on his bike,
right?
They turned themselves in. Of course, it was a lot of pressure he was in a bike club, he was in the army, so he was a good young man.
Hold on, who was in the bike club? The nephew? Or
the nephew. My nephew was in the bike club and he was also in the army. So with that type of force behind of you, right, people are like, who did it?
Right.
Who did it? We're going to get you. Mm-hmm. You start putting threats out there, Right. People are like, okay, you know what? I was in the car or I did the driving. So, they came forward. So that was a good thing.
Right.
That was excellent.
It wasn't DUI or nothing, was it?
I don't know the details of the situation. I'm just happy that they came forward. Right. That they came forward and,
Yeah, I understand.
They caught the sucker.
I
don't know the details of the situation. I'm just happy. Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. So,
we have lovely topics today.
Well, before we get to the topic,
okay,
I want to say something to the onlookers out there.
Okay, onlookers, he has something to say to you.
Yeah, I have something to say to y'all today. Mm-hmm. Happy Monday.
I'm just happy that they came forward.
Nah, happy Monday. Seriously, happy Monday. Hardest day of the week, but actually it's Tuesday. But I'm going to tell you why I said happy Monday.
Why?
It was one of my friends' birthday yesterday. I did forget.
Oh.
I did forget.
How long you been this person's friend, Minity?
About 27 years.
Oh.
So, I just wanted to say, my partner, happy birthday, man. I forgot. I didn't show up. I know it's Tuesday, but happy birthday Monday. Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to have some bloopers on our show.
It's okay. We are new to this.
Yes.
We are trying something new. Okay? Everybody know when they started, they were not perfect.
No.
We are trying to build something here. We're going to have bloopers. We're going to maybe mess up a little bit, but it's okay. At least we are trying something different.
Yep. But believe me, we're going to exploit the lies, give you the opinions, tell you the truth,
substance.
And make sure you got all the substance.
Lots, people, lots, because we got lots to talk about.
So, what is the first
topic
of today?
Well, I got two today.
Okay.
I'm happy to be born in this country.
Happy to be born in this country.
And I know that our country is not the best.
Right.
But look at what's going on in Afghanistan right now.
Sure.
Look at that. Look at that. 20 years of fighting. And America decides to okay, we're going to leave. We're going to still help you a little bit, but we're going to leave. But the Taliban ain't playing.
Right.
They is coming in. They're taking back over whatever they thought was theirs. Wherever the regime is over there, I am happy I wasn't born there.
Yeah.
I'm happy I wasn't born in a lot of places.
Yes, I can be. I think I can be thankful for that. But I'm gonna be honest with you.
What? 'Cause I got a lot to say. What?
Certain people would disagree whether I believe here whether it was white, yellow, brown, red, black, and only because the facade is catching on.
Okay.
I don't. The one thing I do believe, being born from birth.
Okay.
It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a long time, all the way to the day you die to figure this out. Okay. The question is, how much of it you want to get correct as you're growing. And
right.
The forefathers, they tried to implement things in law before we were even born.
Right.
The war with Afghanistan. It's more about, the more and more you read up on it, you learn that it was more about the drug trade than anything. Than even helping the Afghanistanians. And here it is, you got this opioid addiction, from the northern hemisphere all the way down to the southern hemisphere, which we're in the central. You know, if you live in the United States of America. So, you know, America has really did they due diligence of evil, like any other country. You know, I mean, every other country ain't, you know, as they say, sprinkled with gold. You know, every country has they bad parts. It's just America, you know, kind of tried to even the playing field, but while still being able to be the puppet master.
Right.
And you know, I'm thankful I'm born here. You know, I'm thankful I had a chance to get to really learn America. You know, how to play both sides, and you know, I mean, that's just what my standpoint is for right now.
And I'm gonna rephrase that. I wasn't really born here. I was born in the Virgin Islands, but it's still a U.S. territory, so I still spend the American dollar. We don't have different money. I think that's the only islands that the United States own. Mm-hmm. But if I was born in Africa, where they got us from, mm-hmm. and I was raised there, maybe in a nice tribe, and, you know, grow up and die there, mm-hmm. then I'll be fine because that's what I'm accustomed to. That's the only thing I knew. Right. But me, I come from the islands where I was growing up, climbing a coconut tree for coconut is normal for me. Climbing a mango tree is normal for me. Mm-hmm. Getting that hatchet and cutting that coconut open and eating it right there is normal life for me. Going to the beach every day, normal life for me. I can swim like a shark, you know? But I would not like to be born in
Afghanistan.
Thank you. I got tongue-tied. I don't like to be born. To grow up every day thinking a bomber, right. You can't even go to school properly. You can't do, like, every day you have to fear a bomb,
right.
A bomb, guns. And the people who were living in another part of that country where, like, the embassy was and where life had got back to normal, where the women can get a job, where they can go to school, now they feel threatened, like they got to leave where they was upbringed at, so they could have those rights somewhere else, because those rights aren't there in that country. Mm-hmm. Only in that part where they were. And it's just so crazy. I'm just sitting there in my bed watching the news like, oh my God, I could not survive that. If you drop me there right now, I'll be dead.
Oh, I doubt it.
I would not survive this. Every time I turn around, there's an explosion. It's dirt everywhere. I'm going to be dirty every day. Like, oh. Just watching it is heart-wrenching. The kids, you know what I'm saying? The kids.
Well, you know, I don't know. I doubt that. And the reason I'm going to say that, because if you can survive from the islands, especially New York City.
Yeah, but that's a different type of survival. That's a hustle survival. That's a hustle mentality to survive. I mean, like, the opportunity is there to survive. Yeah. It's no bombs blowing up every day.
Yeah, but it's gunshots.
Yeah, but that's when you go in the hood, and that's when you want to live in a nice area, and you don't want to live in the ghetto. You have choices here.
True.
There, they don't got that. Blow up. Every day you wake up, blow up.
Well, you got to remember this, too. They're only showing us the part.
Yes, because just like Africa.
Because you can't blow up every part in Afghanistan.
Right. They're tough parts.
Right.
Yeah. Just like Africa, they used to only show us the part when you're hungry and they want you to send the money to feed the people who look skinny like a skeleton and they need the food.
True.
But there are wonderful, beautiful parts of Africa that are more better than here.
Right.
You know? And that's not America.
Right.
And if I was born over there in those nicer parts of Africa, I won't be complaining either.
No.
But they only show us the horrible part because they don't want us to see how beautiful we really can live. Because Africa is a whole continent.
So, how do you feel about the troops coming out of Afghanistan?
I feel like that is so sad because it's been 20 years, they say. And some people who grew up within those 20 years, they have no idea of really what the Taliban are capable of, because they've been living that good life. Because they've been saying it on the news, like some of the kids that grew up 5 to then, they don't even know about that Taliban stuff. They want to get out, like, we don't want to deal with this. We've been having a good little life over here, and now the Taliban is taking back over.
Well, I mean...
And the army trained them. They ain't trained them good enough, because you're seeing the ones that the army trained giving up their weapons like, look, I don't want to fight. Like, I can't do this, because they don't have the protection of the U.S. on top of them. Yeah, they were trained, but they wasn't trained good enough.
No. But at the same time, like I say, this does, people may not want to believe it here in the U.S.,
Yeah.
but this does have to deal with the drug trade.
Yeah.
And now that
You said they have to deal with what?
it has to do with the drug trade, the opium.
Oh, you mean for Afghanistan?
Afghanistan. That's what we was over there for. We took
Stop it.
Hey, I'm telling you.
That's
Listen,
how they took the diamonds from Africa?
well, I mean,
So they got enough opium, so they out.
well, no, I don't think we have enough opium. The thing is, we're willing now in America. Man, let me tell y'all people this. You about to see some drug laws for opium, pills, and cocaine. Because marijuana about to be legalized.
Oh, thank God.
America about to
Let's
take that
puff,
game
puff, and
slap
pass.
over.
God,
But
yes.
everything else, man. These laws y'all about to see. Get ready. 4 or 5 years from right now, from this conversation, y'all can say you heard it here first. These laws about to be ridiculous. Because America, the Caucasians, my brothers and sisters, but the ones who in office,
Yeah.
they feel like they're being threatened. They feel like they're being left behind. They don't have a procreate going forward. It's been reduced.
Okay.
And they say they are now becoming the minorities because white women just aren't having enough white babies. I'm serious. See all this tying together. Like, people don't want to believe it. But when these laws come into play, people gonna be like, holy, like, wow, all this from that. Yeah. And I mean, really, they're telling you in a way every day that they're losing. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have certain white guys, white women, who have believed the systematic thought process. That's why people would.
And they supposed to stay on top?
Yeah, and let me tell you something. Everybody been due.
Okay.
I mean, people ain't gonna want to believe it. People ain't gonna want to believe it till I'm old, dead, and gone.
So that's why that conspiracy theory about sterilizing us?
Yeah.
Because we produce fast. Our melanin is great.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody can produce. All you gotta do is lay down. All she gotta do is lay on a back.
But they try to do all that stuff to like black people saying, because there's a lot of references in history about sterilizing us.
Yes. But guess what though? White women said they had so much freedom, coming from 80 years ago that guess what? I don't want to have all these babies.
Right.
She was like, guess what? You want all them babies? Hey, guess what? You go out there to the outhouse.
Right.
And guess what? We need more slaves anyway.
Right.
See, all this, that's what I mean. Everybody been tricked.
Right.
Everybody think that they are higher and not understanding. Guess what? I got to give it to Nas. Man, you better start being in a place where, you're nobody. Because you ain't it. You ain't nothing.
Right.
Because the moment you drop dead, and believe me, everybody got an exit day.
Right.
You out of here.
True.
You ain't got to worry about watching Lots no more. you out of here. You ain't got to worry about paying one bill.
Right.
You out of here.
And you can't take all that riches with
Let
you.
me tell you something. If you don't believe me, ask Steve Jobs.
Right.
Guess what? You can't ask him. Let me help you out. You
Why?
know why? Because he's dead as a doornail.
Wow.
And that's just real. Just like my grandmother. Out of here.
Right.
Grandfather. Out of here.
My mother, out of here.
Out of here. Father. Out of here.
Grandmother, out of
Listen,
here.
It just, that's what it is. Everybody. And people got to understand that the wool has been pulled over your eyes in this hypocrisy.
Well, let me pull that wool off. Oof.
Hey, boy, that's a hard veil to pull off.
Look, I pulled it off.
Hey, a lot of people don't.
I'm the secret.
Hey.
Look, boom, pull it off.
Okay. A lot of people don't want to deal with that.
I can see now. I can see.
Hey. But, I am thankful for one thing.
What?
Some of the soldiers coming from the U.S., all those thousands of soldiers who didn't have no business there anyway, guess what? I'm thankful.
Well, they have business there because they signed up.
Yeah,
and when you sign up to be in the Army, you go where they send you.
That's true.
Okay? So when you sign that dotted line, you're signing up for war if it happens.
If it happens.
And it usually does.
It does. It does. But does it always have to be called? And that's my thing.
When you're called to duty, you have to go.
Yes. I'm just saying, did the call of war really have to did they really have to go into bombing? Did they really have to go into killing the Afghanistans? You know, that's all I'm saying.
What happened to the Peace Corps? Remember those? The Peace Corps?
Corps.
I Googled it. They still exist.
Yes, I did as well.
I haven't heard about them in a long time. They were the ones that go over there, like Peace Corps. Haiti needs you right now.
Right.
Haiti needs you right now.
But you know, we don't have a treaty with Haiti.
I know, but Biden always talking about Haiti's our friend. You know, he said it on the news the other day.
Oh, yeah?
You know, like, you know, they don't have, like, beef with Haiti.
Right.
You know, but Peace Corps would have been a good thing. Red Cross. Like, I don't even hear about these organizations anymore. What happened to them?
Well, guess what? If Joe Biden really believed that, get every continent to give exactly $1 billion, including with the U.S. dollars,
to help Haiti recover.
give it and send it and give it to the engineers
to help them build back.
Let's put them on a 10-year plan,
Right.
and know that what is that about $8 billion? I mean, I know it's 7 continents, but
They got 8 years to pay it back?
No. You got to give it to them for free. How they gonna pay you? What they gonna pay you with?
When the infrastructure get back to normal and they start thriving again?
Right. You strike a deal as far as like
half of it back?
No.
What?
No, you can't get 1 acorn.
Oh, God.
You have to give this money.
Oh, so this is a free give.
Yes.
Like when you're married and they say you get that one gift at that non-taxable.
What is Haiti? The size of Florida?
Right.
I mean, $8 billion should be able to build it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you finna go put the best mansions or nothing, but it's time for some real 2-bedroom, ranch style homes, 3-bedroom,
better
2-bath.
Infrastructure. I get it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know, a couple of parks, jungle gym, all the way through that. And I think $8 billion can do that, coming from the major countries on each continent.
Or some rich people. Some rich people can give some money up.
Oh, of course.
You know.
Of course. You know. Let's see how well. What's our guy from Apple? I mean, what's the guy from Microsoft? Who make money while you sleep?
Bill Gates.
Yeah, Bill Gates. You know, let's see him and Zuckerberg.
Okay.
You know, Walmart. You know, guess what?
Amazon.
Amazon definitely can just pay $8 billion by itself.
Right.
I mean, I don't even know why we having this discussion for something that's the size of Florida.
Right.
You know, but I mean, I know why.
Because they need the help.
No, I know they need help, but I know why my white brothers, who I just named, ain't gave that money.
Ooh, they ain't give it yet. Don't say it. Let's say maybe if we make up a fund for Haiti and say all the rich people, let's put the money in a pot and just give it to them.
If I got $300 billion, it shouldn't even have to be a question in my mind why I didn't wake up and get $2 billion.
Right. But they always say when you get rich, you want to get more rich. People say you don't know how it is until you get there.
Yeah.
You know, people always be like, "Oh, money don't make you happy."
Right.
Yeah, because you ain't never had enough of that goddamn money to know how happy it would make you.
You're right. I can agree.
I don't say that. I mean, money. I feel money can ease your stress.
Yes.
It can ease your stress because you don't have to worry about the bill, but you got to worry about people handing their hand out every minute.
That's true.
You know. But what you did with me when I was shooting in the gym for you to be putting your hand out.
Right.
No, you was not there with me shooting in the gym. And that's another one of my other topics, Joe. Support.
Well.
Support. When that word support, it means a lot of things because, you know, support holds up a structure. You know, and the definition says it holds stuff up. Support. You hold a baby, you support its back when you're holding a baby, you know.
True.
You know, a jack. When you jack up a car, it's supporting the car as you change that wheel, you know. But there's other type of support, like support from a friend, a support from a family member, or even a support from a stranger. When somebody say they support you, how do you really know they really support you or fuck with you? Okay, do they really fuck with you? How do you judge it? Is it fair to judge it or is it fair to not?
No, I mean you're speaking from a friend and family?
Friend, family, that realm. Somebody say, I support you. This podcast we're doing.
Right.
You got a lot of friends, you got a lot of family. Right? I got a lot of friends, I got a lot of family. When I go live, I didn't go live today on my Facebook. When I went live, I counted who was watching the live or who supported, like they say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The people that you think are going to support you are not. Because my friend told me this story, and she's watching. Mm-hmm. She was trying to be a rapper. Not trying to be. She is a rapper. She got the skills. But just having the skills ain't enough to get you to the top.
True.
When she told me, friend, I promise you, when I was going down the road to becoming an artist, she said I could count on my hand the people that really supported me. I was one of them, of course. But I said, on your hand? So she was letting me know, don't be disappointed when the people that you think are going to fuck with you really don't.
That's true.
Really don't. Like me, I have a flyer for this show, right? Mm-hmm. And I consulted another friend of mine, because I call her like my AKA psychiatrist. When I feel like I'm about to go rogue or go mad, I'll consult her like, hey, this is what I'm feeling.
Right.
Do you think I'm wrong or do you think I'm right? I kind of value her opinion because being her friend for a while, she's pretty easygoing. She don't like drama. So I value her opinion.
Right.
So she'll be like, no. So I'll be like, look, let's say I got 10 friends. Out of 10 friends, 2 post the flyer, the other 8 just say we gonna watch. Mm-hmm. Should I be mad that the 2 friends post the flyer but the other 8 didn't? Should I be mad? And I'm not mad that I told you to post it. Should it be a natural thing for you to post it because you say you're my friend? So I don't have to beg you to post the flyer. If you're my friend, you should do it automatically. I shouldn't have to run you down like, oh, you didn't even post my flyer. You don't fuck with me. But when I come a millionaire, don't look for these dollars either. Know that. Because I'm going to be successful and I'm going to be a millionaire. And don't look for a dollar.
Well, let me say it this way.
What?
You have to be able to define what you have in each friend.
Right.
About who they are.
Exactly. And she said that too.
As your friend.
My little psychiatrist told me that too. She said your friends could be friends better in other areas.
Right.
Maybe, like I had an incident the other day. And my one friend, when I tell you she was there for me, right. I told her for Halloween, you're going to be Chucky, and I'm going to be walking around with the T-shirt saying, friend till the fucking end.
Yeah.
And I want her to dress up like a pretty Chucky with the red little freckles, a red little wig, but make it look cute, the little Chucky outfit, but in a sexy way. And I'll have on the T-shirt blinking in the back, friend till the fucking end.
Okay.
Because she's a friend.
Right.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But was she the friend that posted the flyer in the beginning? No.
Right.
She said she didn't really know how to do, the posting. Like she thought it was like a different type of post. But when she did learn that, it's just a regular flyer to post, she was like, I got you. Like today, I didn't have to tell her anything. Right. She just posted it. And then she sent me a good text. All of them do like, have a wonderful podcast today.
Right.
Even that alone is good for me. You don't got to post a flyer and stuff, but I'm just saying like, even the good positive thought of have a good podcast today.
Right.
But like I say again, when I become a millionaire, don't look for no goddamn money if I feel you wasn't shooting with me in the gym. Because look, you could have a friend for 30 years, and you could have a friend for 2 years. That friend for 2 years could trump the friend for 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
Because people change in life. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you go different direction. An incident could happen during a friendship that maybe you can't heal from it. Maybe you can't heal from it, or you moved on from that friendship. It's sad that all those years of the friendship got to be gone, but it's called life. People move on.
Yeah, that's true.
How you feel about your friends supporting you in this podcast?
I don't really have a lot of friends.
Okay. You have associates.
I do have
you have family members.
I do have that.
Okay.
I definitely have that, but it's not a big number.
It's not a big number.
No.
Yeah, I have a solid. I don't have more friends than my hand could count. Right. That I consider my friend. Right. Not associates, not I know you for a couple of years, but you never been to my house. I don't know your kids. You're not my friend. You're my associate.
Yeah.
I've never met your mother. I don't know your mother. You're not my friend.
Yeah. I definitely got some good partners.
You got some good partners.
Definitely have some good associates.
So partners is another realm.
Yeah, it's another
You're my
realm.
partner. For men, you say partner.
Yeah. Associate. Now, I'm saying
associate.
I have some.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of friends.
Okay.
Might can get to my second hand.
Okay.
I might.
You see, you might could get to the second
but
hand.
associates and partners,
a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm probably about maybe 4 hands deep.
Okay.
And like I say, I do understand because they're only able to be used in certain areas.
Right.
Just like with me, they know that only in these areas I can call him and be like, hey, boom,
Okay.
boom, and guess what? I'm gone.
Right.
In other areas,
I like how you said that.
Yeah.
Certain areas.
Yeah,
Like
certain
you can't
areas.
expect every friend to be there for everything because every
Right.
friend has a different role to play.
Yeah, that's it.
You understand?
Yeah.
But sometimes you feel certain friends should be there for certain things. And then you get it misconstrued in your head like, God damn, I thought this was the friend that was going to be here for me.
Right.
But they're not. But then it's the other friend that's really there. And I'm like, God damn, I didn't expect that friend to show up more than the other friend.
Right.
And I don't want to be a battle between friends. That's not what this
Right.
is about. It's just like in your mind, you put them in certain places in your head.
Right.
So when it doesn't happen the way your head told you, you're like, God damn, you had it all misscrewed.
Yeah, you did.
I had it all messed up in my head of where the friendship lies or,
You gave someone else a title.
Yeah, I gave them the
And-
wrong
Yeah,
titles.
you gave them the wrong title, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I'm saying, you're gonna be able to get some substance out of here.
Yes.
Because the things that most of our community don't talk about,
Yeah.
of trial and errors.
Yeah.
Our hiccups.
Yeah.
That's what this.
They're watching us now.
Yes.
But we're on a podcast trying something new.
Yes.
We're not professional. We didn't go to school for broadcasting, but we felt like we wanted to talk to the people. Just be regular.
Yes.
You gotta be all stiff up in the news and a suit and tie. We just trying to do something different.
What you trying to say about my suit and tie?
No. Today you're dressed down, Mr. Dapadan.
Yes.
Usually you 3-piece suit out, but today we're a little dressed down. Cause sometimes we want to be dressed down, and it's goddamn hot out there.
It is.
Okay,
Yeah.
you see, I got a little injury, but I got on my thing. But I
Right.
got on a T-shirt today saying
Right.
I'm a queen because I am such. This is how I'm feeling today. I'm a queen.
Yes.
You can see my invisible crown and my aura.
There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
now and that's how I feel today.
Well, what we're going to learn, or what we should be learning today,
Yeah,
let's give people the titles they deserve versus what we want them to have,
or what we think they should
or
have.
what we think they should have. We need to start knowing.
Yeah.
And that's what happens a lot. It's like a relationship.
Right. It can end.
Yes.
It can end.
It can end.
And you could be sad that it end, but it can
It
end.
can end. Guess what? People get separated every day.
Right.
Notice I said separated.
Right, separated. Right. I've been separated from friends before,
Yes.
and we have, recommunicated and, rejoined and stuff. But sometimes to me, it's always still a little funny feeling.
Right.
Like, just like if a guy cheats on his girlfriend and they get back together, you're
Right.
always looking at him sideways like he might cheat again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're always defensive or, where you going? What you doing? Who's that you talking to on your phone? The same with a friendship. When you get a hiccup or a mishap, you wonder if the friendship is ever going to be the same again. Can you talk it out? Can you bounce back? Can you get that friendship back how it was? Sometimes you can't.
Well-
Sometimes it just don't happen.
When people who think that they should have been supported in a different way,
Yeah.
and the support's supposed to be genuine, do they really talk it out once something defies that relationship?
Right.
Do people really talk it out all the way, or do people just, is it like that taboo? We just ain't gonna speak of it. I'm really gonna let you know I'm sorry from a distance.
Yeah.
I know you accepted it from a distance, and we gonna roll on. But really, that's not working it out.
Okay.
It's not. People have to learn that. Guess what? That communication. And at times, I know I know how stubborn I am with communication.
Right.
I may not say nothing. And when I tell you nothing, I mean it could be for years. Especially if I know.
Right.
It's a little different with me, because if I know it's a line you shouldn't have crossed, and
Right.
I know that's a line you shouldn't have crossed, man, I might not speak to you, boy. Oof. Now, it don't mean I hate you.
Right.
It don't mean I want anything to happen to you. It's just,
Right.
I just don't want to communicate. But that's not good either.
Right.
It's not. I plan to do better. I want to do better.
Right.
So for y'all who out there who may have a family member or, a friend,
Yeah.
spouse, whatever,
Right.
associate, partner that you know you should be getting support from,
Right.
first see if you gave that person a title that it does not deserve to have. That's one. So you got to check yourself first.
Right.
Because a lot of times when you mad at them, really you got to be mad at yourself. Because if you backtrack, you will see that you gave them too much to handle.
Right.
When they could really only handle this one part. It's always these one or two parts to where they come through. Versus you're looking for them to come through on that whole list because you come through on that whole list.
Right.
Everybody can't do what you do.
Right.
Everybody can't do it.
Right.
Everybody don't even have the knowledge or the wisdom to do it.
Right.
So, that's why I say you got to check yourself first.
Well, we need to take a little intermission for 2 minutes. Joe?
Give us some Nas on the way out.
I don't think Joe was ready for that.
No, he ain't ready for that?
No. Because he's going to have to look for it,
Oh, well, I mean, that's why he's the producer.
Hey, that's right. Welcome back to L.O.T.S.
Lies.
Opinions and substance. This thing keep falling. Don't laugh at me, guys. But yeah.
Okay.
So what's your next topic of the day?
Well, it's about a bill, SB 132, if I'm not mistaken.
SB 132.
SB 132. This bill was passed so that a transgender
Oh,
can be in a female facility versus a male facility, and that's with their penis still attached.
oh.
Yes.
So they're trying to put the transgender.
No, they're not trying.
They are.
They already
They're
are.
going to put the transgender man who wants to be a female, consider himself a female, but he still has his dick. And they're going to put him in
He
a
has his
female.
penis.
He has his penis, sorry.
Yes.
You know me, my language, prick, dick,
Yes.
penis. You know, censor me. I'm still new to this. But it's still going to be attached, and they get to be in the woman prison.
Right.
And what happened? What is an example of what happens when that happens?
20 females came up pregnant in the California state federal facilities.
See that? So you're transgender, you're trying to be
A woman.
a woman, but you're still using your penis to screw the female inmates, or it could be the female inmates are so horny, they are forcing them to be like, I know you're trying to be a woman, but can I ride that penis? Because I haven't had penis in so long. Let me just ride it. And at the moment, the transgender might not be liking the vagina, but she liking it so much, she don't hop off of it, and the sperm hit the egg, and that's it. That's how that happened.
Oh, wow.
Never had a girl that's riding you, and it's so good, and you not having protection on, and she don't. You want to pull out because you don't want to get her pregnant, but it's so good to her, she's just like busting me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the
But
same
I'm not
thing.
in prison either.
But that's the same thing that's happening in the jail with the transgenders that still has their penis. The women that are there locked up for years, they want to ride that transgender's penis.
Well, I'm glad you said that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it also was reported that they're taking the women, the transgender.
What? I thought they wanted to be a woman. So why would they?
I'm just giving you the news that was reported.
So the transgender who is trying to be a female,
Yeah.
or laying pipe on the female,
On the female
prisoners. So you think they were just lying, saying that they are women to get sex?
No, you know, it's like
That could be true.
No, they weren't lying.
No. Like you. Let's say we know you're not
Right,
definitely going to be a transgender. You're not into that world.
Right.
But let's say you know you was going to prison.
Right.
And because you know in 3 months you're about to be sentenced.
Right.
So in those 3 months, you decide, I want to be a girl. Just because you know that when you get there,
Right.
they're going to put you with the female population. So now you get to have sex pretending to be a woman.
I thought about that before I got here.
Don't talk about it, because that's what happened with some of them. You gonna tell me all 20 transgender didn't think about that? Like how I'm thinking?
No, they didn't.
They did.
Uh-uh.
They did.
They wouldn't, because
Yes, they did.
You got to.
This is why we have our own opinions, because they did. Because
Listen.
I just gave you a good example of how it could happen.
I'm not denying about the example how it happened. What I'm denying, the point is that they were already into a transgender form.
Oh, they got titties, makeup.
Yeah.
Okay, so that made it believable for them to get in the population, because they already got some titties, some hormone shots.
All I'm saying is this: a person who's know that they're going to court in the next following year, neither one of those 20 decided that within that year, hey, today I'm gonna be a fruitcake.
If it's gonna get me some vagina in
If it's
jail.
going to get me to the women's population of prison.
Right.
None of them said that. These were men who were already messing with other men.
Okay.
Period.
So they were fully fledged on, not pretending.
Right.
Because they know they was about to get sentenced.
Right.
They were living that true transgender life.
Right.
Okay.
But now that you're on with men anymore.
And you're around females.
And guess what? You know, God made a... Listen, one thing, you know, I love a
This
saying
is what
that
happens.
God has.
This is what happens.
God says, all men are liars. Listen. Hey, man, y'all out there in California State Prison, Penal Code Federal System, boy, you a liar. LGBTQ community, hey, you need to go let them know that you're not going to stand for that. Because now it's going to make y'all a liar. And that's really what you... Guess what? If it's 20 of them...
But they have a choice to change their mind.
No. Listen, you got people that fought, died, bled for this, done tried to convince a whole world that, guess what? You're born like this.
Okay.
This right here
is what I want to be. A woman, not a man.
Right. But now
that you got locked up.
God got you in a
box.
A box, a 10 by 8 or 12, whatever they call it now. And your thing, you know, it gets aroused. And now you decide that you're going to take this woman. A lot of women, when I was reading the news article, a lot of women got taken by, you know, against their will.
So the transgender got put into prison and said, you know what? To feel the satisfaction, he's not saying he don't want to be a woman anymore. He's just saying, I'm going to have sex. Because remember, sex is sex. Sex sometimes is meaningless. So this is meaningless, transgender, screwing a female inmate sex. It's just meaningless. They're just trying to bust a nut. I'm sure when he comes out of that prison, he's still going to go back to being a woman.
Well, guess what? It's 3 to 5 other men in there who transgender. Why you ain't track them down?
All right.
Yeah.
The transgenders could have been with each other.
Right.
But they decided to be with the female prisoners.
Right. It's 20 of them that's pregnant.
20 pregnant females from transgenders who want to be females, but they still have their penis attached.
Right.
But the penis is still going to work.
Right. So I got to thinking, which the governor of California supported this SB 132 bill. Who else signed off on this?
That's what you're thinking about because you're so politician.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about all these goddamn trans babies that's going to be born out the prison system.
Right.
20 years from now when they're 18, or they're going to get together and be like, I was born out of a transgender jail situation?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you will because...
I'm going to be looking out for it.
Yes, I'm definitely going
I should follow all the women who got pregnant in this situation and all them babies that were born. Or maybe they might give it up for adoption. We don't even know what they're going to do with these babies.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Because they have time.
Yeah.
If you're doing 10 years and you're pregnant in the jail with the baby don't get to stay in jail with you. You're going to have to sign that baby out.
And not only that, if I'm in the male facility right now, in California state prison, if the males were smart, shit, man, I'm finna sue the hell out of California.
Why?
Because there ain't no way in the hell a transgender gonna be able to bust a nut and have kids. And I'm in here staying 10 toes down with hard legs, hardcore criminals. And you telling me they get a chance to be in both worlds?
You're jealous. You're a jealous inmate. Yeah. So you're fighting for the inmates who didn't get the chance.
I'm fighting for the guys who ain't gonna cross over the road.
Okay.
They ain't gonna bend. Guess what? They ain't thinking about another man. In other words, guess what? You want me? You got to rape me. Because I ain't free willing nothing. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
So that's you. Because a lot of them do get raped in jail. You know? Yeah. But you're fighting for the ones who are standing 10 toes down, not sleeping with other men, and they don't have the same opportunity as a transgender man that wants to be a female and gets to go to the female prison, and now he flinging penis and getting everybody pregnant. Yeah. So that part is what you don't like. Yeah, that's what. Because it's not fair.
No, it's not fair.
You have a penis, you stay with the men.
You stay with the men.
You do not go with the women.
And guess what? You want to get bust up? It's a man in there who will bust you up.
Right.
He surely will.
Right.
You know, but guess what?
It's a man in there that's going to bust you up. I can't.
Oh, they got him in every prison.
I just can't with him. He said, I'll bust you up. Okay.
It's a man in there willing to show you no mercy.
Okay.
You know, I've known a couple of them, you know, when I was down the road. Oh yeah, they got something out. Hey, they don't play.
Okay.
Guess what? You want to be her? You want to be Sugar Plum?
Okay. You want to be Sugar Plum?
I'm finna sign you up.
I don't know what to do right now, Minity.
Hey, man, And
You said sugar plum.
it's real.
Okay.
It-
Is that a terminology in the jail?
it's one of them.
Okay.
I
And what
mean,
does sugar plum mean? Let the people know.
Oh, sweetness. You want to be a
Sweetness. Oh, so you're taking the penis. You're not giving.
No. You're going to take it.
You're going to take the penis because
Yeah.
you're a sugar plum.
But now,
Okay.
depending on your war daddy,
Okay.
yeah, depending on your war daddy,
Okay.
guess what? You're going to do exactly
What
whatever.
is a war daddy?
That's the one who look over you. That's the one who protect you. That's the one
Oh,
who treat you
so-
like his real girl.
Oh,
Yeah, like
I
your
never
real-
knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew in jail that
Yeah.
the person that
Yeah.
protects their
Right.
sexual partner, man and man, is your war
Yeah,
daddy.
it's your war daddy. That's what.
Oh, my God.
That's what Lil Nas
What?
X
War
tried to portray
daddy?
in his video.
That's a real thing. Sugar
Yeah.
plum
Oh, yeah,
and
sugar
war
plum.
daddy.
Yeah.
Okay, we
You
should
know-
make T-shirts for them.
People always wonder, how do they get the lipstick? Like they see man in jail.
In jail with lipstick?
Yeah.
Commissary?
That's an M&M.
Oh,
You wet
I'm
the
learning
M&M.
something new every day.
Yeah.
So the lipstick that the men have on in prison comes from the M&M red color.
Right.
So they peel that red thing off the M&M and they
No.
use it as lipstick?
Now you wet it and you just.
Oh, and you take the color off because the color do come off in your hand.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of goddamn sense.
So that's just. That's
Sugar
what you
plum
do.
and war daddy. I cannot get over that. I cannot get over those terminology.
So-
War daddy protects the sugar plum that he's fucking in jail. God
Yeah.
forgive me for my obscenity, but this is not a kid's show.
No. But guess what? Mess with me, your child gonna learn a lot of things. You may not like it,
Right.
but it's gonna learn some truth.
Oh my God.
I
War daddy and sugar plum. I cannot get over it. Producer, I cannot get over it. War daddy and sugar plum.
okay. Well,
It's tickling my soul. I can't help it. I can't help it.
we gotta go to just a 2-minute break, y'all. Just give us about 2 minutes, and we're gonna come right back. And
Oh, my
we'll
God.
Finish up the rest of the
Tears
segment.
are in my eye. War daddy and sugar plum. I just can't. We're about to go on break. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to L.O.T.S.
Yes, welcome back. We're gonna.
That was a topic for you, boy.
Yes, we're gonna do a
recap?
a recap of everything. What we discussed.
So if you missed it
yes,
and you wasn't tuned in,
right, and we'll start with the first two. What was before support
we had being happy to be born
in America?
and having support from your friends.
Right.
What's real support, what's not. Do you cut them off? When you become a millionaire, you don't get them nothing, because they're not supporting you the way they are. But, every friend has a different support system, so you can't be judgmental. I have a psychiatrist. She lets me know what's right and wrong. I don't have to listen to her, but I do sometimes,
Yes.
She keeps me a little sane, so I don't go pit bull on, them.
Right.
And then we talked about, happy to be born here in America. Even though they brought us from Africa, we get that part. But I wouldn't want to be in Afghanistan right now. I wouldn't want to be in Haiti right now. I don't want to be in no third world country, period. Because and if you're born there, it's okay. But I'm happy. Knowing this life, I wouldn't want that life.
Right.
And
I just want to say, may Jesus Christ bless all those places.
Jesus Christ bless all those places.
Please, because I'm telling you, I definitely don't want to be there.
Neither me.
But
They say it's global warming.
Well,
People got to really take care of our world that we live in.
Yes.
All this stuff is coming from global warming. These all the stuff that's happening. Floods, tornadoes.
A signs of time.
Yeah, earthquakes. Like, come on.
And guess what?
What?
Just so people will know.
What?
Please learn to be a little kinder. People be a little kinder.
Be a little kinder.
Yeah, white.
To who? Everybody?
Yeah, everybody. White, black,
Chinese, don't matter.
Asian. I mean,
just be
yellow,
kind.
red, brown.
It don't pay nothing to be kind.
No, it don't pay nothing to be kind. That's what we're here for. We here to teach all. We not a one race
loving podcast.
Right.
We love all people.
Yeah, we love y'all.
My mama raised me right.
And not only that, hey, for y'all who really want to be war daddies,
stop it.
Hey.
If you're just tuning in, war daddy means the person that protects that booty in jail.
Right. So, hopefully y'all learned a lot from L.O.T.S today. And my producer just wanted to say to his girl, he's gonna
be her war daddy.
He's your war daddy.
He's gonna protect that poom poom.